All right, hello everybody there. This is the Bone King. I am back here. Something came up today, which I am super jazzed about. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting for me. You guys have no idea. Um, it is the 11th of September. Oh, that's kind of sad. That's when I'm recording this. But I'm saying that because yesterday I Pokemon channel apparently uploaded a video uh, that was called Pokemon Go. Hold on here, I need to make a quick note here. Let's see, Pokemon channel released a video uh, called Pokemon Go, right? And I was like, what is this? I was scrolling through my YouTube suggestions, and this was one of the things. I'm like, what is this? What is it talking about? This was uploaded a day ago. What is this? Referred to this video as a reaction video because that's pretty much what that is. It's a reaction to something that I saw was a video that was amazing. And I'm going to put the link to the video and their channel in the description and not post any of their video in my video because that just doesn't seem appropriate to me. Um, but it's, oh my gosh, like, holy crap. This is how I feel right now is holy crap because it is Pokemon Go. It looks like I want to say Game Freak is looking into getting into the whole uh, cell phone app race, I guess you could call it, because there's a lot of cell phone apps. Now, my initial reaction is this is going to be some sort of Summoner Wars or Brave Brigade kind of thing. And I'm really hoping that's not so, because if they play their hand right with this, it could be so amazing. It could be so wonderful. Like, Pokemon Go, from what it looks like, just on the, like, reading the label pretty much kind of thing, it looks like it's going to be a new, better way for uh, Game Freak to get everyone into Pokemon, pretty much. Like, yes, they have their whole thing with Nintendo and the 3DS and all that, which is wonderful and fantastic, and it's been a really good thing for them. It looks like they're trying to get into more way to get people interconnected and playing their game together, and that is an excellent goal with this whole uh, app thing. I'm just hoping, I'm really hoping it's not going to rely strongly on in-app purchases, which would be a real shame for this kind of thing, an extreme shame. If it really relies on in-app purchases, it's just going to destroy the whole like this is amazing factor of the whole thing. And I'm really hoping they don't do that. I'm really hoping it is solely run on its own, kind of like Minecraft P, the Pocket Edition Minecraft. That thing, one time purchase, you play the game, you get to access to the whole game, all the updates and everything. And oh my gosh, it was that. I mean, I love that. I play that every chance I get, and every time I need to, go there and play that. But I mean, there's always PC version, other version of Minecraft always available. But that's what I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it's more along the lines of a Minecraft Pocket Edition, where it's the game and it's not really any in-app purchases. You don't buy anything. You just buy the game and you get to play the game. And with what the Pokemon Go looks like, it looks like you can go throughout the whole world and see where Pokemon would be relative to where you live, where you're going. Like, holy crap. Some people would have to, plan a vacation off an island to get Pokemon from, I don't know what you say, grassy knolls or whatever they got up there. Or you'd have to go to, like, Africa or down in the desert somewhere to get Pokemon that are desert based. And then if you come across people who have this app as well, you could trade with them and just be amazing. Just like, oh my gosh, what do you want? Arrgh. And it's so exciting though. I like a whole location based thing is it's definitely gonna be a huge ass project for them, and I hope they follow through with every single step of it. Because if they don't, if they falter somewhere, they're like, we could care less a little bit. here or a little bit there, it's going to completely ruin the experience. And I'm really hoping they don't do that. They need to stick this one out, be adamant with this whole their whole attitude, going at it as hard as I can to pull this off. Because, oh, geez, it's going to rely on a lot of information. It's going to rely on a lot of other things that they need to have going at just alone in the phone, I guess. Just thinking about it, oh my gosh, it boggles my mind, gets me so excited. It's like the whole idea of it looks absolutely amazing and wonderful and exciting, and I'm really hoping. I keep saying this. I keep saying this over and over again, but that's like the thing you gotta worry about is, are they gonna make it a one-time purchase, or are they gonna be like, okay, now we need you all to buy this if you're gonna get any further in the game, or we need to buy, oh, you need to buy this if you want to get any further game. I hope they don't do that. I don't expect them to. I don't think they would do that sort of approach with their game, and I, I, it's just the things you worry about, pretty much, right? The things you worry about, because this is a huge announcement that I did. I'm glad I'm hearing of it like the day after, so I could be like, oh my gosh, I'm getting like on top of this sort of thing, and it's that whole level of interaction, and then it's not just with the Pokemon this time; it's with other people who are playing. Like, yeah, Pokemon you can trade and battle other people through DS, through Wi-Fi, and it works well. Like, the only times it doesn't work well is when players intentionally make it not work well. Very much, like, that's the only time I've ever really had a genuine problem with uh, the way they play their cards with Pokemon, I guess I could say. Most of the time, it's how the players do their take on it. And it's not all the time. I'm not saying it's always, oh, every time I play with somebody else in Pokemon, it's always terrible, it's always horrible. No, it's not. It's just there are times where, okay, well, you kind of just ruined the whole experience for me because you just didn't feel like abiding by the rules. But I'm that's what I'm saying. It's not Game Freak that I'm afraid of, genuinely afraid of messing up. I don't think I really, well, I don't think I do. There's a bit of doubt in me. There's a bit of doubt in everybody, but I'm hoping they play it right. I'm gonna guess they're gonna play it right, where they're gonna be like, okay, one-time purchase, everyone can access it, or maybe not even purchase at all. Probably purchase, probably, especially if they're not gonna do in-app purchases. Because if it's a free one, if it's a purchase one, well, one time off, okay, I gotta pay money. Oh well, too bad. At the things you gotta consider when they announce something so amazingly huge and so awesome at the first sound of it. There's always gonna be. It's a year away, but I'm already excited. This is something I've like been wanting. Is this whole other level of interaction with everyone else? Like it's there. The interaction level with other people is there. I just wanted to be more. Like, this is a huge step in advancement, and it may not seem like it. It may seem like a little thing, but it's could be so much. It could be so much. It has the potential to, like, oh my gosh, be up there and beyond with the level of interaction, the level of like camaraderie, I guess, with other Pokemon players, and be like, oh my gosh, we're all in the same area. Hey, let's go out this way and, I don't know, find what Pokemon we can see. Maybe help each other out. Hey, I've seen this Pokemon over in there, or I've seen this Pokemon on my vacation to uh, Japan, my vacation to Germany, my vacation down to South America. I've seen, like, that's a huge excitement. And if you don't have that kind of luxury, if you don't have that kind of thing, there are people everywhere from everywhere, pretty much. Like, you could be in the middle of New York and have people from all across the world, middle of like wherever major traveling hubs are, you could be there, and tons of other people will be there from around the world that you could possibly trade with and be like, oh hey, these Pokemon are my area. Do you want to trade? Do you want to possibly make a deal so I can get something from your area which I don't normally have access to? Like, that's amazing thing. It's may very well be a bit of a frustrating thing that people can't access all the Pokemon from their range of being able to go places. Like, maybe it's just not possible. Probably the only frustrating point, hopefully. Ivy, sorry, I'm like in the middle of doing everything. I'm gonna be going out soon for dinner and doing a bunch of other stuff today. But I came across this. I had to do this like as initially as I had my reaction to this because this is sorry, doing my Adam Levine impression. But that's just how I feel right now. It's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is wonderful. It's not here yet, but I can already tell it's gonna be an amazing thing that can be so good and so good. So, I just want all of it. I want all of it now. And it's just an overwhelming flood of emotions about this thing that I'm like winding myself because I'm so hyped and excited and want to ride my bike and roller skate around everywhere. And another thing is, at least, I wonder how it's going to go, is at the end of the trailer, at the end of the reveal video, I guess you would call it, I don't know what you want to call it, of Pokemon Go, they showed a huge boss raid against Mewtwo, which, A, sounds amazing, B, I wonder how that's going to work, because I know how it works with other games and how they take it and how they go about with it. And from what I saw from the video, it looked like everyone got a Mewtwo afterwards after they beat it, after they participated. And I don't know if that's going to be a level of participation kind of thing, like if you're number one or number five, number top 10 that participated in helping bring down Mewtwo. If you're going to get Mewtwo, I don't know how they're going to do that. One of those things, I hope that there's actually a rarer amount of those, just for the sake of it being a legendary Pokemon. And if these huge confrontations, they also had this show in the video. I'm trying to keep as much of the video out of it as I can, but also tell you what I'm thinking without, going into the video itself. They for this raid with Mewtwo, they had it take place in Times Square. Give you a setting. Now, that also raises the concern of, okay, so this whole game is location based. Is the only place I'm ever going to catch a Mewtwo in Times Square during a certain time, or is it going to be a global thing that everyone can access, kind of thing? That may be the only concern. And if it's a location based thing that is on a time basis, it's going to be a very, very rare thing to come across Mewtwo, which I, again, don't have a problem with. It's a legendary Pokemon. It should be a rare thing that people come across. At the same time, that's really restricting who gets access to these kinds of things. Because I know I'm not going to drive to the frickin' center of Times Square just for the sake of catching a Mewtwo. I'm perfectly fine without having a Mewtwo. I mean, I don't have anything against Mewtwo. Fuck him for killing Ash and all that shit, but but no. That's a big thing that was, at least from the video, left unanswered, is how widespread is this going to be, or is it going to be really, really hard, crushed in, focused about your location, what you have access to as far as your just natural environment around you, and that's where they're really gonna have to work hard. I really hope they do work hard, and I expect them to work hard and get the most mileage out of it, because if they do slack on that location based part of the whole experience, that could really detriment the whole thing and make it not as amazing. That's like the big concern is location, location, location. I know it's a big thing with everyone. It's location, location, location. This is like a global scale location, location, location. No, so that is like, oh, I have very, very conflicted feelings about it, about the legendary thing, about the location thing, because even though it is a legitimate experience, at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, is anything gonna work, or is it all gonna be broken because nobody's trading, or nobody's interacting with each other, nobody's taking this opportunity that we are providing them. It, which brings me back to the freaking Battle Frontier thing. Is if they don't use it to the amount of level that they expect them to, it's not going to work. It's not going to be that worldwide spread thing that it should be, that could be, that they want it to be. And that is an amazing goal for them. And I applaud them for going after this goal. I hope they make it with this goal, because if they achieve this, if they pull this off, and enough people participate, and enough people are cooperating and doing this or doing that with this app, it could mean a whole like amazing, exciting new level of Pokemon that wasn't there before, and that is awesome. I don't know how to put it into words. It's there. Hopefully, it will be there, and I expect it to be there uh, with this whole app they're doing. And I hope that people use it to the point, to the level that Game Freak is intending, is hoping, and wants people to enjoy it to the point that everyone is getting a more connected, interconnected, more united uh, feeling out of this game. And that, oh, if we could do that, that would be fantastic. And I implore everybody, I'm speaking out for them already. I implore everybody to do this so my experience with Pokemon can be more interconnected with everyone as well. Because that, like I've been ranting on about these past two videos, that would be absolutely and entirely amazing if it didn't feel like every time I turned on my DS, it was me, my Pokemon, and a bunch of NPCs that I don't interact with. I hope that every time I turn on my phone, it will be a game that I can, like they showed, like they were hoping, like they were showing in the video, that as soon as I turn this on, I can see everyone else around me who is using this app, who is playing along with me, and I can see Pokemon in my world, go out, capture them, and be able to take part in this whole exciting endeavor. I've ranted on for quite a while. I'm probably gone way over. Oh my gosh, it is just the utmost amazing thing that I cannot contain my excitement for, especially just seeing it myself. Oh, I'm winded, winded because I am so excited. It's just flooding all over me. It's this wave of excitement and emotion and utter thrill for what could be a sincerely amazing Pokemon experience. But that just about sums up the whole intent of this video. Well, and I hope you guys stuck out and dealt with all that, because it's what I'm feeling right now, because I'm just at a loss of words for how utterly and amazing and exciting this could be. Alright, that does it for me. I've taken up enough of your time, everyone. Yes, it may very well have been a reaction video, but it was something that needed to be talked about because of the level of interaction that I so intently harped on in the last video, and I have harped on in this video, is the level of interaction, not now this time, not only with Pokemon, but with fellow Pokemon players, Pokemon trainers, and everyone else you want to call yourselves. We are all, Pokemon trainers. And Yeah, cutting myself off. Cutting myself off. This has been the Bone King, everyone. The winded, excited Bone King, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.